Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Oh, that's skewed away from the edge of the bat for four. It looks in good batting form. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. He's not going to miss out on those. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. Batsman losing his concentration there. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. And there comes the celebration, and the crowd loves it. That was a fantastic piece of bowling. 4 runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. looks in good batting form. Edged and gone for 4. Unlucky for the bowler. Will he take him on again? Let's see. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That's a good shot from the batsman. Wasn't the best ball though. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. But that's going to be 4 all right. Sweet timing. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Good shot for a single. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Good shot for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Masterful batting. Looks in good batting form. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Smart bowling according to the field set. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good bowling, it beats him all ends up. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. Oh, huge appeal. Oh, that doesn't look like a good call. And yes, that's run out. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Fantastic bit of fielding this. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. He's growing in stature as well in this innings. Turned away for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. Gorgeous shot. Found the middle of the bat there. Well, it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Shouts of catch it, but nobody will. That's 6 runs. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge 6. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Squeeze a single there, good running. Looks very tight. Decision goes to the third umpire. Decision goes to the third umpire. Directed. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm. And yes, he gets his man. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. That was a moral victory for the bowler. Good shot for a single. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. They need more boundaries now to make up for their slow start. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. That's an excellent throw.
Whole world's watching, champ.
Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. That's gone high. Loose shot and the fielder pulls off a beauty. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. That was fantastic piece of bowling. Squeeze a single there, good running. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. Oh, that's the beauty of a delivery. The bowler really unlucky to not get an edge on that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Good shot for a single. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Up in the air. Well, that's how poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Really not easy to get six on that side of the ground. He was always going to fall short. Beautiful bowling, hitting the right legs. tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Batsman losing his concentration there. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. He looks in good touch. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Good shot for a single. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Turned away for a single. That's a beautiful shot, and in the gap too.